What's up everybody, I am Jaspreet Singh and welcome to the Minority Mindset. A little while ago, I flew out to Arizona for a weekend hiking trip, which was a lot of fun. I just started getting into hiking like a year and a half or maybe 2 years ago, and now I feel like I can't get enough. But while I was in Arizona, I met a Minority Mindset fan who inspired me to make this video. His name was Nicholas, and he told me that our channel changed his life because our financial education is so easy to understand. And that made me feel really good about myself because my goal with Minority Mindset was to make financial education accessible to anybody who wants to learn it. And then he asked me a very interesting question. He told me about how he never grew up learning about investing, and then he asked me, is investing always the right answer? And I wanted to say yes, but the answer is a little bit more complex than that. It's a simple question, but the answer is not really black and white, but it's a very important concept for you to understand. So in this video, I want to talk about what you need to understand about financial education to make it really work for you. And before I get into the answer, make sure you hit that thumbs up button right below the screen. Our financial education focuses on 3 core topics, or as I like to call them, 3 keys that you need to focus on if you want to become wealthy. Key number 1, spend less money. Key number 2, earn more money. And key number 3, invest like crazy. If you do those 3 things, spend less, earn more, and invest like crazy, you will be able to live a better life financially. Period. Spend less, earn more, and invest like crazy is what you need to do. And it's pretty simple to understand, but doing it is a lot easier said than done. Like, there's a hard way and a smart way to spend less. And there's a hard way and a smart way to earn more. And if you couldn't guess, there's a hard way and a smart way to invest your money. These 3 keys lay the foundation for what you have to do if you want to become financially successful, but the how you do it is what will ultimately determine how successful you actually become. And you know, a lot of times people are looking for the simplest and easiest and quickest step-by-step plan on how to do it. But it doesn't really work like that. It's hard work, and you're gonna have to be able to think. If you truly want to become financially successful, you have to do a lot more than just think and do. You have to think with the intention to learn and apply this information to your life. Let me show you what I mean. So I talk a lot about the importance of investing your money. Like, I say that investing is the real key to building wealth, not saving. Yeah, I know that, Jaspreet. You say that literally every week. While that's 100% true, I want you to remember that all education doesn't apply to all people the exact same way. Like, we have hundreds of thousands of people that are subscribed to our channel. Not everything is gonna apply to you the same way. And you might be in a position where right now, saving is better than investing. Did Jaspreet just say you should save and not invest? No, I'm saying understand what's going on in your life. Investing is very important to building wealth, and it literally changed my life. My parents are Indian immigrants, and like most immigrants, my parents told me that if I wanted to become successful, I have to study hard in school, become a doctor, and then save my money. That's what I thought. I never grew up learning about passive income or investing, but now, because I came across entrepreneurship and because I became an investor, my life is very different today than it would have been if I continued to follow the traditional route. That's not to say that you have to become an entrepreneur. Not everybody will be or wants to be an entrepreneur, but whether or not you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to learn to be smart with your money if you ever want to be financially free. But the how you do it is going to be different for everyone. Like, my experiences and my goals are going to be different than yours. And the economy that I grew up in and the opportunities that I saw are going to be very different than yours. Like, the internet is so much more popular now than it was 10 years ago. So you have to be able to understand what's going on in your life, in your circumstances, and in your environment. This way you can capitalize on what's going on around you. If investments are at record highs, like real estate is selling at negative returns, which means that if you bought a property today and you rented it out, the rent isn't enough to cover your taxes, insurance, maintenance, and expenses, then that's not a good time to be investing in real estate. Or if the stock market has been booming and it's set record highs and now it's starting to get a little choppy, well, you don't want to just invest because you think, well, I have to invest my money. you have to be smart with your money. These are situations where, hey, you just want to sit back, hold off, be patient, and see what's going on in the market instead of just throwing your money into investments, because wealthy people invest their money. During a time like this, it might be better to just hold cash or look at alternative investments like bonds, even though in general, holding cash is a horrible investment. Compare that to other times when investments are selling for dirt cheap. Well, this is the time where you should be squeezing every penny you can to buy as many investments as possible. The thing that differentiates a financially literate person from everyone else is that a financially literate person learns financial education so they can apply it to their life, versus everyone else just follows what everyone does because, well, that's what everyone else is doing. That's why I want you to understand money. Yes, in general, saving is losing, but if nothing else makes sense, then by all means, save strategically. I actually talk more about this in a video on how to profit from the next economic crash, and I'll link it in the description below. And if you're thinking, oh man, this is really overwhelming, I don't really want to be that involved with my money, then you would follow a completely different strategy. Like if you want to just be passive and not worry about what's going on in the market or the economy, then you can be a passive investor, and every month or every 2 weeks, you would invest a portion of your paycheck into a low-cost fund like an index fund, and you would do this every month and every year, whether the economy is going up or down, and you would let your money sit there and grow, and you don't look at your money until you're ready to pull your money out. Every person has a different goal, and different goals need different plans. There is more than one way to build wealth, which is why you have to learn to apply, not just learn to follow. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed our video, hit that thumbs up button and share it with one friend so we can help spread the word. Don't miss our new videos on entrepreneurship, business, and money every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hit the subscribe button and the notification bell below. That way you actually find out when our new videos are released. And as always, keep hustling.